I'm Carl Anthony, and welcome to AutoSens, the world's leading community for ADAS and autonomous vehicle technology development. We create best-in-class events, training, and information to connect engineers, scientists, and automotive industry experts across the globe. One of those experts joining us now, Chet Babla, Senior Vice President of Strategic Marketing for Indie Semiconductor. And Chet, welcome to AutoSens. Glad you're here with us today.
Great, thank you, and thanks for having me today as well, Carl.
Indeed, and it looks like I'm in the middle of a heat wave here in the United States and Michigan. You're in the middle of a heat wave where you're at, so good a day as any to do an interview.
Why not? Why not?
So for those who may need a refresher or who are not familiar with Indie Semiconductor, give us an overview of the company and tell us about the work you're doing today.
Sure. So Indie is a NASDAQ-listed technology company, and we're developing semiconductor solutions specifically to address the automotive market. We're headquartered in California, and we have global offices across North America, EMEA, APAC. We've got really deep expertise in the silicon design and system integration that's critical for the automotive megatrends of electrification, in-cabin experience, and driver and road user safety. We've got a growing portfolio of silicon solutions for automotive, and this includes radar, LiDAR, vision, lighting, USB power delivery, wireless charging, and even Apple CarPlay. And we're really excited to be here in AutoSens Brussels to meet potential customers and partners to discuss how our current and future silicon sensing solutions could meet their evolving requirements.
Indeed. I want to encourage, before we meet you in person in Brussels, want to encourage all of our viewers to visit your website, indiesemi.com, INDIESEMI.com. Now, on the main site, you'll see up on the homepage, there's an area, Solutions, on the top navigation bar. If you go to that page, you'll see things like ADAS and autonomous driving, connectivity, user experience, electrification, all big things right now, big topics of discussion in the automotive industry. So, Chet, let's dive a little bit deeper. Tell us about the solutions and some of the innovations that you're bringing to market right now.
Sure. So analog and digital semiconductor functionality, and it's often called mixed signal, is a really key requirement for electronics in modern cars. And although we're always talking about the digitalization of everything, actually, analog capability is always needed somewhere in the end-to-end system. So I mentioned we're experts in mixed signal silicon design and system integration, but we're also leaders in leveraging system in package capabilities. And this allows us to enable the highest level of integration, and so helps our customers to really keep their costs down. And on top of that, we always use the best suited silicon manufacturing technology for a given silicon function, together with the supply chain that's really committed to meet the specific needs of the automotive market. There's been a lot in the news around challenges around supply chain. So what we're doing is working with those partners that can really help us meet the requirements and then deliveries that we need for our partners. So it's this breadth of expertise on the design side, on the manufacturing side, on the integration side, on the packaging side. All of this allows us to provide really holistic solutions to our customers across multiple automotive domains.
Yeah, this is a good segue for our next question, Chet, because when it comes to your customers, what are some of their biggest challenges? And second to that, how are you helping them overcome those challenges?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's no secret the auto industry is being transformed by technology disruption that it's never experienced before. And this disruption is being driven by the forces of regulation, regulation for lower emissions, regulation around road user safety. But also we as customers are demanding much more enhanced user experiences in our vehicles. So as a result, we're seeing OEMs and tier ones are now taking a much more hands-on approach to silicon technology innovation. And this is leading to a real kind of rewriting of the traditional supply chain dynamics. So some OEMs and tier ones who are not having their silicon needs met by the traditional vendors, they're either looking to verticalize and bring technology development in-house, or collaborating with new silicon vendors who can be flexible to meet their requirements. And this is where Indie can help. And we're seeing a lot of market interest and really great collaborative discussions with partners to see how we can meet those very specific needs that the customers are finding aren't being met today.
Again, want to encourage all of our viewers to visit your website, indiesemi.com, InDiesemi.com. On the top navigation bar, you'll see an area that says Solutions with separate tabs for ADAS, autonomous driving, connectivity, user experience, electrification, all big topics of discussion. Chet, from your perspective, like you said, it's no secret the automotive industry is in just a rapid state of technological change. What do you see coming in, say, the next 5 years? What sort of trends do you think we can anticipate?
Yeah, I think if it's a 5-year horizon, I think the three mega trends that I mentioned around electrification, road safety, better in-cabin experience, I think that's where we're going to see continuing innovation and, driving new vehicle architecture changes. And I think this is really key. The trajectory for this is clear, but there's still a lot to do by the industry collectively to meet those needs. So, vehicle electronics architectures are evolving to meet the needs of this multimodal sensing that we're starting to see coming into the vehicles. We're also seeing a need to adopt distributed intelligence throughout the vehicle. And of course, there's this constant battle for lower power consumption, especially as we start to move into a world of EVs. The last thing you want is to have this clever electronics in the car, and all it's doing is taking all of the battery juice to power the electronics you're not actually going to be able to get from A to B. So, there's no one size fits all for every OEM or tier one. And all of this disruption will drive new industry collaborations, disaggregation of the traditional supply chain. And it's really going to create opportunities for new players like Indie to enter.
So with all of that, Chet, I know you've answered this in so many words, but allow me to ask it a little more directly if I can. With all of the disruption going on and challenges around cost reduction and power consumption, why should companies work with and partner with Indie Semiconductor? What sets you apart?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good question. It's a fair question. I think first and foremost, we're 100% focused on the automotive market. And this really demonstrates commitment and focus to our customers. And it really gives them confidence that we're a long-term partner for them. I mentioned this deep expertise in automotive grade mixed signal silicon design. What this means is we can offer holistic solutions to our customers, not just a point capability. We've got a very flexible approach in meeting our customers' needs. I mentioned this one size fit all, and we recognize that isn't a reality for our customers and partners. They need different kinds of solutions for their different needs as well. And we also believe in this open silicon platform. So we want our customers to be able to differentiate with their higher level software and applications. We don't want to compete with our customers. And then, of course, lastly, we've got this global footprint. We can hire top talent wherever it's located. And also this means that we can better locally support our customers as well.
Chet, again, want to encourage all of our viewers to visit the Indie Semi website, InDiesemi.com. On that top navigation tab there's solutions, ADAS, autonomous driving, connectivity, user experience, electrification. When it comes to, we've looked ahead. We've talked about why companies should work with you and would benefit by doing so. Chet, last question here before we wrap up. What are some of the most important milestones for Indie Semiconductor that you've experienced as a company in the last couple of years?
Yeah. Oh, wow. It's been a busy last couple of years. I think absolutely the IPO through the SPAC last year was undoubtedly our biggest milestone. We're really proud of this. And it's, once you've had that IPO, it's enabled us to make multiple acquisitions. It's allowed us rapid expansion of engineering teams and also regional customer support. But also, another really big important milestone for us was the closing of a major radar SoC partnership with a top 4 tier 1. And that really speaks to our engineering capability and the exciting future trajectory that we have as a company. So I think those two really stand out in the last kind of year or two for us.
Indeed. And Chet, I look forward to continuing this discussion in person in Brussels. Want to thank you for your time and sharing your expertise and thought leadership from all of us here at AutoSens. We want to wish you the best of luck going forward. And again, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you. Thank you, Carl. Look forward to meeting you in person.
For more in-depth interviews like this, subscribe to our AutoSens YouTube channel and follow us on LinkedIn. For more information on our world-class events and technical training, visit auto-sense.com. That's auto-sense.com. Ahead of a meeting in Brussels, and on behalf of AutoSens, I'm Carl Anthony.